Okay, so now it wants us to create an action from one of the segmented controls, then connect the same action to the other segmented control. So I will, this segmented control. So I will hold down my shift key and drag, and this is going to be an action, and I'm going to call it segmented control changed. And now to connect it to the other segmented control, I will hold down the control key and drag from the code back to the bottom segmented control. And now if I go and look at my attribute selector for the top segmented control, I can see that segmented control action has been applied, and it has also been correctly applied to that bottom segmented control. So that looks good. So now we're going to define a custom type, and we're going to create a new Swift file. So we're going to create a new file, Swift file, and we will call it caption option. And there it is. Define a new structure in your file with two properties, the emoji used to represent the caption and the caption itself. Name the structure caption option. We're defining a new structure, keyword structure. We're supposed to call it caption option. It needs to have an emoji and a caption. And that needs a T for the reserved word structure. Create two arrays inside the View Controller class. One to represent the top choices and one to represent the bottom choices. Each array should contain a caption option instance matching the ideas you came up with at the start of the project. Name the arrays top choices and bottom choices. So we need to go back to our View Controller, and I'm going to shut this for now. And I'm going to create two arrays. So however you want to structure those in your file, I'll add them above my view did load function. So we have two array top choices, and we're going to have another array called bottom choices. And so now we have to define these values for this array. This is going to have an open and closing. So caption option. and then we have to define two choices, an emoji and a string. And to bring up our emoji picker, we should be able to hit Command Control Space. And then we can select what emoji we want to display. And there's different categories. That we can choose. I'm going to shorten that. And then we separate with a comment. Then we separate with a comma. Control Command Space. To have the other Control Command Space. Command Control Space to bring up the emoji picker. All right. Command Control Space Bar. Oops. Command Control Space. right, so now we have 3 top choices and 3 bottom choices. So we have completed page 391. So I guess I need to get my View Swift controller back up. And I think I'll put the main storyboard back over here. So this code is going to happen in the View Did Load. So I will command copy this. I'm going to close that to make more room. I'll continue adding code as instructed. And this all happens in the View Did Load function. And I think I just called that the top caption segmented control. I've got to go up and see what mine is named. Mine is just called top segmented control. So I'm going to have to change that from what the instructions are. So we're going to, it says follow the same pattern to configure the bottom segmented controlled. So I'm just going to copy these lines, Command C, come down here, Command V, and then this needs to be changed to bottom. And I'm pretty sure I'll go up and check the name of what I called it. Bottom segmented control. Okay. And on page 394, it wants us to run our code. You should see the segmented controls set up with the emoji labels matching your choices. And the top is set up, but it doesn't look like the bottom is correct.